What's up, you wonderful people? My name's Cody Wanner. Just had to go pick up a package on my one wheel, did some cool stuff, got some clips. Wanted to show you how I edit to the music, the fastest way, editing to the beat, cutting to the beat in Videoleap. So come along, let's cut this thing up. All right, just threw my clips in the project. Right now it's at like almost 2 minutes. So I think probably what I'll do is try to get this down to 30 seconds is my hope. The song that I want to use is called Fresh, I believe. Let me just throw that into the project as well. All right, now once you've got your song in there, you're gonna zoom in on the timeline just a bit. And you can see the waveform there, and that really helps to do it visually if you wanna do it that way. But what I like to do is actually throw keyframes into the song. So I just have that visual indicator of this is where you want to cut to. So go ahead, hit play, and then every time you hear a beat or some sort of tune that you want to cut to, throw a keyframe in, just like this. I threw in about 24 seconds worth of keyframes. That'll probably be enough. And keep in mind, we're not cutting to all of these keyframes. Just those are visual indicators of where the music is doing something that might be cool to cut to. So once you've got those, you're just gonna cut it up just like you normally would, but use those as visual indicators. So I'm going to slide over to the far right, hit split on this clip, just delete that first part because this is where I want it to start. Go over to the beginning, and then when I click on the music, I can see where that first kind of cut that I threw in there happened. That would make that clip too long, so I'll just cut it. I really want it to be right as I pass the camera, so I'm gonna split it there. And then I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, I just picked up the phone after that. Remove that clip. So here's what we have so far. All right, and then I have kind of the first person POV, so I'm just gonna slide the front over to where the action is already happening. And then if I click back on my music, right there in that first keyframe, that's where I'm gonna split this clip. So click back down on the clip, come over here to the end, or actually I'll just slide the end over using that handle there. Let's see what that looks like. I'll just cut my hand out of that clip there. Slide that beginning over. That car cut me off, that's why I wanted to throw them in. And then I actually wanted to make this faster, so I'm gonna split right there. Got this whole fountain, just look at that, that's rad. All right, split that there. And I'm just gonna bring up the speed on this. If I go back to the music, see if that's too long. Actually, it almost definitely is. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to start that speed transition on one of my keyframes. So we switch shots at that first keyframe, and then that gets us pretty close. I'm just gonna zoom in on the timeline to check. We can make that a little bit closer. So just bring out that front of that clip, and then I did a little bit too far. Bring that in a bit. Let's see what that looks like. That's cool. I'm gonna bring down the audio on this clip because that sped up audio just doesn't sound great with all the wind. So select the clip, go to audio, and I'm just gonna mute that actually, so we'll just hear the song. All right. Slide this over here, but let's see where that lines up with the music. Let's actually bring it the whole way over here. And you see what I'm doing there. I'm just lining up the playhead to the keyframe, and then I make the adjustment, whether it's a split clip or whether I'm dragging one of those end handles over. That's how I'm doing it. And just that visual indicator just makes it so much easier. Little smash of that, that button right there. Smashed it. Boom, and I come down to the one wheel just to make sure everyone knows that's what I'm doing. We're at what? We're at 12 frames right now. Alright, and then where does this clip can start a little bit later. So I'm actually gonna split it since I can't see the front. And then I pan up here. Yep. Get a little bit of a riding. Split it at that. Remove that. Look at this little pizza thing. Look at that. Look at that. You'll see why that's cool in a second. I'm gonna remove this, and then got a little pizza manhole cover. I guess I'll do a little speed ramp there just because that took so long, that transition. So I'm just gonna split it. Come up here, speed ramp over to there, split it. So let's just speed this up. Tap on speed, bring that the whole way up. Let's see how that lined up with their music. So I'm gonna make that a little bit longer, the lead up a little bit longer. And then speed ramp, and then you see that it's a pizza shop. Cut that right at the keyframe. And then here, well, that mural up there is pretty cool. Maybe I'll leave that in. Little mural action. And again, I can cut to the music so it makes sense. Anytime you have a super quick cut, if you do it to the music, it makes it seem a little bit more motivated. So, little editing tip there for you. Then I do some more slaloms on this. Split here, remove that. And then slalom home. See where we're at. We're at 23 seconds. I'm gonna end it there. Split that. Remove here. And then cool tunnel here. Just a little exhilarating in and out of the tunnel. Throw that in. Slide the end there. Let's see how that matched up. So not quite. End it right there, right as that beat hits. That's gonna work better. And then got this crazy building that they're demoing next to my office. End it there. And that's that. Export, slide it up to 4K, over to 24, save it. Editing to the music, done very easily, as quick as can be in Videoleap. Thanks for being here. Catch you in the next one.